We're here with Martin Parker from the Richmond Spiders. Martin, welcome to CAA Football Media Day.
Thank you for having me.
You earned All-America honors last season and have already been recognized on the preseason watch list for the Buck Buchanan Award as the top defensive player in the FCS. How important is it for you to be recognized as one of the top defensive players in the nation?
I say when it comes to football players and any football player in the country, being recognized for what you do is probably one of the most honorable things that can be bestowed upon you. I say me personally, I thank everybody for all the recognition, but the handful of guys I would have to thank are my defensive linemen, my teammates that I play with that the past 3-4 years that's been there and teaching me and helping me throughout the process. Without them, those Buck Buchanan Awards, those All-Americans, those All-Conferences wouldn't be there.
Does it put any extra pressure on you when you know that you're sort of a marked guy and people that you're playing against are going to know, hey, this is one of the top guys, or do you just go out and play and do your thing?
I said, being on the University of Richmond defense, there is no added pressure because we have guys like Justin Rogers, Ian McBride, Casey Cooley's, and Corey Jacksons that are going to be there helping me. I'm not going to have to be that person that make every single play, make the big play. I know there's going to be other people that's on the defense side of the ball that's going to make those plays and help me out there, and I'm going to help them out as well.
The Spiders returned just 4 starters on defense from a group that's been one of the most dominant in the CAA both last year and for the last several years. Now as the senior captain, how does your role change with so many new faces around you this season?
I would say being a captain does change your role a little bit. You're more of that figure that guys come to for advice, guys come to for help on the football field. And my past 4 years here, I haven't been that guy. I was always that guy that went to the older guys and asked them for help. So it was just being a role of being a listener and being a communicator between the coach and my teammates. And I would say it's a role that I'm growing into as time goes on. And like I tell my teammates, I just want to be known as just another guy on the team, not captain or not the All-American or the Buck Buchanan guy. I'm just Martin Parker and a part of the U of R Richmond football team.
From what you've seen through the spring and through your summer workouts, do you feel like this defensive group can be just as strong as the ones in the past?
This defensive group can be stronger than the ones in the past. We have a lot of guys that are coming in on this defense and wanting playing time and eager to get on the field to play. And I know as soon as they get on the field, come our first game of the season, they're going to be running around tackling and having fun and enjoying the game of football.
Now, your name's starting to show up on some of the preseason lists for the 2011 NFL Draft. How big of a goal is it for you to play in the NFL someday?
It's a goal for mine, but it's not a huge goal for mine because it's one of those things. When I came out of high school, going to college, I never thought I was going to be that person that would go to play college football. It wasn't those goals for me. Once college teams started coming, I was like surprised. I was like, okay, maybe it is a possibility. And right now I'm in the same situation. I've been playing football here at the University of Richmond, getting a great education, and now there's people talking about the NFL thing, and it's, again, one of those surprises that just came out of the blue. And right now I'm taking it in, but I know I have to focus on this upcoming season because without this upcoming season, my goals and dreams after this are not going to come true.
Talking about the pros a little bit, you've had the opportunity to play alongside Lawrence ONeal, who's now playing with the Atlanta Falcons. And what were you able to kind of learn from him, and what has he been able to tell you, if anything, about what it takes to be in the NFL and how different it is?
Having him in the NFL is probably one of my having him in the NFL is good for me as a football player and as a person. Sibber has always been there for me since the day I walked into the doors. Him being in the NFL, I can call him any time of the day and he'll pick up and talk to me about anything. He was down here last week and we just hung out and just talked football, talked about the speed of the game at that level, talked about working out, talked about hand technique, things like that. And he just comes back and just helps with a lot of things. It just brings things from the NFL to our defensive line here at the U of R. And I would say he's one of the top guys on my list when I go to when I need help with certain situations and certain plays.
The Spiders were 6-5 during your first year at the school, but you guys have made the playoffs the last 3 years since you've been a starter and won the national championship. How have the expectations changed in the program, and do you feel like you can challenge for a national title again this year?
I'll say it's simple. We came on this team, our senior class came on this team, and we went 6-5. After that, we've won 2 conference championships and a national championship. We look for nothing less than that now. It's when we go into a season now, it's all about winning. It's all about trying to get a conference championship, and it's all about trying to make the national championship. And this year's team is no different. Our goals are going to be set. It's going to be set to have a winning season, win the conference championship, and win the national championship. And we feel like we have one of the best teams in this conference to actually accomplish that this year.
All right, Martin, thanks for joining us today. Enjoy CAA Football Media Day.
Thank you.